Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very short video. I am working on an interior design for a studio apartment in Evergreen Harbor. So here I am recreating my brother's apartment in Japan. So my brother used to live in Japan and he used to live in it's not really a studio house, but the house is not that big and not that small. It was divided into three sections, and here I like I am trying to recreate the house floor plan according to how my brother's house used to look like. And of course, I used the sliding door for this house. So this is like um recreating my brother's Japan's apartment here in the sim. So as you can see, the house is divided into three sections and I followed my brother's house plan, and the concept of this house would be very minimalist, simple, and good enough for a single sim to live in while trying to figure out his life. So I created my sim, a male sims, and he's working as engineer. So this is the model to what my brother actually does for a living. So I create this house having my brothers in my mind. So yeah. So the house is divided into three sections, and the first section is the kitchen. As you can see, I'm working on the kitchen, and the kitchen is like a really simple. It could only fit like two-person at a time, but here I think my sim wouldn't even want to be there alone. So yeah, maybe if you were to do this, you need to like create a bigger space for the sim. And this kitchen is very simple. It's just a guy living there, and they need to be a space for the sim to cook. So I left the cabinet, one of the cabinet empty, and then I tried to work on the entryway. So my brother's entryway was really small, and it's amazing how every Japanese house always have an umbrella or an umbrella's holder. Like that, I make sure to put it inside this house. And here I'm working on, yeah, I put the umbrella there. And I almost forgot that my brother's house, the washing machine and the dryers were situated outside of the house. And of course, here in the sim, I couldn't really put the washing machine outside the house because it would be out of my sim's area. So because this is an apartment, so I had to recreate or redesign the entryways. I had to put out the cardboard and substitute it with a dryer and washing machine. Oh, of course, here I am still working on the clutters. Of course, if you have seen my previous videos, you would know that I am a fan of cluttering. So I always have so many things being cluttered around in my design. So most of the times I spend are wasted on clutterings, but I didn't mind because it will make my house look like really pretty. So yeah, please bear with me. So here I put some chopping board to make it look more real, like someone actually lived there. And my brother's house doesn't really have windows at the kitchen, but well, we'll adjust to it. So here I am working on the entryways. My brother's house used to have like so many places that he put his clothes on. So there I put the shoes and everything. And then this is the part where I realized that I need a space to put the washing machine. So yeah, instead of putting it in the bathroom or anywhere, I decided to put it here in the entryways because most of Japanese house are like that. They would put everything in the front section, isn't it? If you're Japanese, please comment and share some ideas. So I made the entryways a place that for washing machine and for my brother's clothes to be put there. And here I started working on the bathroom. And the funny way is, and the unique way of living in Japan My brother actually have two spaces for the bathroom. One is for the shower, and another one is for you to pee or do the big things here to poop and everything. And my brother always reminded me to not spill the water because it might leak into the neighbor's house downstairs. So I make sure to put that kind of details into this. So recreating this had been fun because it ignites my memories of being in Japan and being at my brother's house. I remember um the small bathroom was really small. It can only fit one person, and there's only like um one that place for you to poop. I forgot the name. So there's only one of that. It's very small. It can only fit you. There's no sink nor nothing, and there's no water. There is no water, and there is no bidet and everything. So we need to poop there and then go wash it in the next room. So that's what I did. So I had one shower and one place to poop. And here I'm working on the second section. So the middle section of my brother's house was actually a place where it's more like a storage and a wardrobe. So I make sure to put that details in. So I made this as the wardrobe and storage kind of room for my Sims. And I figured because my brother doesn't really have a place to eat, like there's no dining area. He used to eat in front of his TV, in front of the TV, in front of his bed. So to improvise it, I made this house because of course this floor plan is actually bigger than my brother's actual house. So yeah, here I made a little space for my Sims to work and everything. My brother doesn't really have any posters up on his house, so yeah, this is actually an improvise. And yeah, because the my brother's house is actually very small, so he usually use the middle section for sleeping and everything. And I remember having my friend over, and my friend used to sleep in this small area, and he used to be like so scared at night because he was reminded of all those Japanese ghosts because it was really really how should I say, it was really really dark at night when you turn off all of the lamps and everything. Okay, and that's it. And now I am moving on to the final section, which is um the place, the bedroom. So actually, my brother's bedroom was the place that he did everything. That's where he play games, that's where he sleeps, that's where he eats, and that's where he watch movies and everything. And for my theme, I am trying to recreate that, but I didn't just focus on making it just one place because my brother's place used to be quite small. And here I made a section for the bedroom, the bed for the Sims to sleep and everything. And I made a little space, and I remember my brothers having like so many fragrance, so many perfumes, and he really take care of himself. And this is why that's what I put for my Sims. My Sim is also someone like that. That's why I had in mind. Although he is a guy, he really take care of his odor and everything. And I tried to keep it very minimalist. I didn't want to clutter as much. I just um put a little carpet here, make sure that it looks as simple as a guy who is living there. So yeah, and I put some plants because I think that it ignites or it bring up the mood of the house. Knowing my brothers, he doesn't have any plants in his house back then. So yeah. So here I'm working on another space. So actually, this cardboard won't be functional. You need to have more space. And I didn't even put any clutters there because I just leave it empty, or maybe because I forgot to put any clutter. Yeah, but and then my brother's house doesn't actually have, I don't really have any chair, no dining room, no chair. So here is of course an improvise of what my brother's house would look like. So yeah, I put some chairs there, and I was really contradict with whatever I did. So I changed the console and I put some speakers. I still put a little bit of what my brothers would love to have at his house. He's really into gadgets, so yeah. I make sure my Sims have every little gadgets that there is in the Sims. And a guitar, of course, because my brother used to love playing guitars. He has guitars at his house, so yeah. And then here I'm trying to put some clutters. And I was reminded of all those action figures that my brother had in his house. And yeah, I try to recreate that here. And of course, I really love that those cardboard, and my brother used to have one. So yeah, and I put a little bit of Japanese hint on the wall so that you know we are living in Japan. And that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye bye.